Good God. What on earth did I just watch? Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't have high expectations going into this movie, but I was at least hoping it would be decent, because I have liked Jack Black in the past. This is garbage! This is not funny! I honestly don't know what to tell you about this film, because I didn't like 1 second of it. The whole story is, many thousands of years ago, these two guys get kicked out of their village, go on a road trip, and have dumbass adventures together. That's the whole story. If you want more of a summary of this plot, let me give one to you. That's all that happened. This whole film is one big fart joke after piss joke after shit joke after piss joke after fart joke. That is the whole movie. And I'm sorry, but I don't find that funny. You know what this movie seemed like it was to me? It's almost as though the makers of Disaster Movie, Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer, whatever the hell their names are, it's almost like they went out and made a movie that was trying to parody Monty Python's The Life of Brian. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen that film, that's pretty good. Or to compare this movie to something else, it would be as though those two douchebags tried to go out and make a parody of The History of the World Part 1. And I hate comparing this crappy film to that classic, but that's what this film seems like. It's a bad parody of those old history films. And as I watched this film, the same thought kept coming into my mind. Jack Black is better than this. And I know it's hard to say that because all he does is these weird little comedies, but after I saw him in the most recent King Kong, I thought he was trying to make a step up into higher genre films. And while I didn't think he was great in King Kong, I thought he was at least good. This is just terrible. I mean, gut-wrenchingly terrible. Jack Black, you deserve better than this. Don't be in this movie. Come on, man. And the sad thing is that this film actually had a pretty decent cast to it. Aside from the two leading characters, you have Oliver Platt, David Cross, you have Hank Azaria, a pretty decent cast. And I think with this much acting talent, you could pull something good out of here, but apparently that's too much to ask. And I know this is a short review, but there's not much else I can say about this movie. I was never entertained, I never laughed, I was either bored or disgusted with this film. Nothing good came out of it. So, final rating. If my last 2.5 minutes of ranting hasn't been enough evidence, I didn't enjoy this movie, and frankly, if you did enjoy this film, you need to reassess your life. Nothing good came out of this film. I'm going to give this movie 1 star. No one with critical tendencies should like this film. This should be avoided at all costs. And one last thing before I leave you all. I am sick and frigging tired of Michael Cera being cast in these parts. I know he's being typecast quite often, but I'm sick and tired of him being in these type of parts. Every movie I've seen him in, he's been the exact same guy. The person who is so uncool and socially inept that somehow people think he's cool. That doesn't happen. No one is so uncool that they somehow turn around and be cool. I am sick and tired of that. It's been played out, and I'm tired of seeing that on the big screen. You know why? It's not funny anymore. Take care.